Yes mga igalamoy, adlaw ka natutanan ug welcome diri sa atong panaguban sa atong tulumanog tambayan sa Radyo Pilipinas. Okay mga katambayan, maing adlaw ka natong tanan og aniya na usab kita sa ato ang tulumanong tambayan sa Radyo Pilipinas. Anyways mga katambayan no, karong adlaw no, ato ang nadtuan no, puro kuan ato ang kuan karong hisgutan no about dagat-dagat. Kay tungod duha ka buok nga event lang ato ang nadtuan no, una na diha ang kining kuan no, dive ang pag-open ang pag-abre abre na lang, open. No, ang pag-abre no or formal nga pag-abre sa kining ginatawag nato nga Davao Dive Expo 2024. Actually, 3 years na ni dinhi no. I think nag-start 2022 o 2021 ba no. So same gihapon siya nga kuan no. Diha sa ato ang kuan sa SM Lanang gihapon siya gina-hold no. So dinhi no ang advocacy karon daw sumala pa ni Department of Tourism 11 Regional Director Tanya Rabatan nga ang ilahang focus karon no, is ang environmental protection, no, especially the marine environment of course no. Unsa na to pagkakita og mga nindot nga mga marine kuan no sanctuary sa pabana din no, mga nindot na corals kung dili nato di ta mo concentrate sa pagprotekta sa ato ang mga especially sa to kinaihan sa to marine environment no. So kinahanglan protektahon gid dapat nato na no. So dapat dive with a cause gid dapat no. Dapat ato agin ang panalipdan no. Well, usaha man nato pagprotekta. Of course, basura. Anyways, unya na sa ikaduha nato nga kuno hisgutan na no. But anyways, ito maglangan no. Ato na paminaw no ang mga kuan. Asan to ko ang kudigo no. Ato paminawon una mga kuan no ang pag-open sa kuan kaganiha Dive Expo. Actually, din ang konpod kaganihan no napoy mga display pero dili lang di siya kato sa mga resorts diri sa Davao region ha. More of napo ni dito sa may kuan pod no. Gina-promote pod sa Davao Dive Expo ang ubang mga dive sites no like sa Suksargen no sa Region 12 no. Gina-promote po nila diri ang uban sa Region 4A or 4B ba. Mimaropa of course kato ko dira sa Palawan no. May usa ka resort din hanong kuan no kaning Dos Palmas nindot kay ilahang mga kanang corals diha gyud no nakita na ako na dito way back 11 years ago dito sa may kuan mag dola siya sa may Honda Bay no. So daghang mga nindot nga kuan dito sa kuan sa Mimaropa no. So isa na siya sa gina-promote no uban pa no dili na kay Davao, dili siya exclusive lang sa Davao region no. Ubang region pod gina-kuan ana no gikuan din sa moong Dive Expo mga katambayan. Anyways, asa naman to ko ang kuno ko pino. Unahon na to yung mga kuno ang pamahayag no sa to ang mga kuan kaganihan mga dinapit no. Una na din ang mga katambayan no ang Assistant Vice President for Operations Mindanao no sa SM Supermalls na si Engineer Jonathan Nick Santos. And then sundan na ni kuan no ni DOT Region 11 no or Department of Tourism Region 11 Regional Director Tanya Rabatan. Og ang kuan no isa sa keynote message nila si Mayor Sebastian Duterte pero wala siya ganiha o wala siya during the program. So gi-represent siya no sa ato ang Davao City Tourism Operations Office Head nga si Ma'am Jennifer Romero. Paminawo na to.
Mabuhay, August Madeo, and welcome to the 3rd Davao Dive Expo. SM Lanang is proud to be the birthplace of the Davao Dive Expo. 3 years ago, together with the Davao Department of Tourism 11, we envisioned to reinvigorate the diving industry in the region. And since its inception, it has evolved into so much more, becoming the most anticipated dive exhibition in Mindanao and serving as a platform to advocate for marine protection and conservation. Mindanao has always been known to be the home of the country's highest peak. But through this event, we invite everyone to get to know Mindanao from down below and explore its rich and picturesque underwater treasures. We at SM are honored to share this walk with DOT11 and other valued partners for 3 years now, and more in the future, as we promote the vibrant diving industry of Mindanao, elevating diving experiences and inculcate responsible tourism values among diving enthusiasts and pros. With the success of the Davao Dive Expo, SM Lanang is confident that the dream to make diving a widely loved experience amongst tourists and ordinary Filipinos is not far-fetched. We are optimistic that by getting everyone on board, we can put Mindanao on the world's diving map and elevate the diving scene that gives visitors more reason to love the Philippines. There's so many things in store for everyone throughout the expo. I urge both participants and guests to dive deeper into the world of underwater tourism and see Mindanao with fresh eyes. Daghang salamat.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. Welcome to the Davao Dive Expo 2024, and we are delighted that this year marks our third year. And congratulations to all our partners, most especially our partner for 3 years now, SM Lanang. We have earlier Mr. Engineer Nick Santos, the Assistant Vice President for Operations. We have Mr. Russell Alaba, Senior Assistant VP for Marketing in Mindanao. I saw earlier Apple, some marketing, and all the SM team. So now on our third year, as you said, bigger, better, more. And of course, we are very, very thankful to our dear Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco for her great support given to us for the DIVE program of DOT11 and to all our programs. With this year's theme, Dive with a Purpose, we wish to put emphasis and highlight the efforts on marine conservation. As an industry that thrives in an authentic experience, this expo can serve as an important platform for providing information, raising awareness, and educating on the importance of conservation. We wish to shine the spotlight not only on our beautiful dive sites, but more importantly, the people who invested time and energy to show their commitment to marine conservation efforts and help better the lives of local communities. We have the different dive associations also with us, the Davao Reef Divers, Davao Gulf Divers, Davao Ocean Divers, Dive Abay, Davao Bay, and we also have Sawong Davao. These are the different dive associations here in Davao. The world's oceans and coastal communities are an invaluable resource providing habitat for the diverse marine life, supporting our coastal communities, playing a vital role in our planet's changing climate, and an avenue to many tourism activities. While tourism activities may pose a threat to this fragile ecosystem, if done and managed carefully and responsibly, it can also be a powerful ally in the efforts on protection and conservation. We wish to strengthen further collaboration and cooperation with our government and industry partners. Let's work together hand in hand towards this direction. By establishing guided tours and initiating responsible marine interaction programs, tourists can learn to understand our delicate marine ecosystems. the threats they face, and the urgent actions needed to protect them. This knowledge will empower tourists to make responsible choices, encouraging them to support sustainable tourism practices and even take part in conservation initiatives. Tourism can advocate for sustainable marine recreational activities, which is essential for minimizing the impact on our fragile ecosystems. Snorkeling, diving, free diving, and island hopping operators can adhere to established guidelines to prevent damage to coral reefs and other sensitive marine habitats. Adopting sustainable tourism practices and encouraging tourism establishments to minimize their ecological footprint are also crucial in lessening the negative impact and help preserve the delicate balance of our marine ecosystem. Tourism can also contribute directly to marine conservation efforts by supporting local initiatives and organizations dedicated to protecting marine environments. By promoting responsible tourism, responsible behavior, and adhering to designated routes and areas, tourism can ensure that recreational activities do not harm the very ecosystem that attract visitors. Empowering and educating this industry is crucial in ensuring that tourism serves as a force for good, promoting environmental stewardship and safeguarding the world's oceans. Truly, by embracing responsible tourism, we can all strike a balance between enjoying the beauty of our marine environment and conserving them for generations to come. Most importantly, in this expo, apart from showcasing our beautiful dive sites and promoting the other dive sites in other parts of this country, by providing information and raising awareness, we hope that our experience here and our shared love for the ocean will inspire us to continue taking positive actions. We invite everyone to take on this challenge.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. It is my honor to represent our beloved Mayor, Mayor Pastor Duterte, and to read his message for everyone. Maayong adlaw kaninyong tanan. The city government of Davao is honored to take part in the third Davao Dive Expo, anchored on the theme, Dive with a Purpose. The Davao region and the entire Philippines boast a rich underwater heritage of vibrant reefs and pristine waters. Hence, it is critical to sustain a collective commitment to preserve the delicate balance of the coastal and marine ecosystem and to further promote the wonders of our waters. In this spirit, we commend the Department of Tourism Regional Office 11 and the SM Lanang Twin here for creating this platform where ocean advocacy can be amplified and can inspire actions to continuously pursue sustainable and responsible tourism. We are certain that this three-day expo will not only showcase the beauty of the different diving sites in our country, but will also ignite a passion of their preservation. May this event build stronger connections in diving community and forge more initiatives that will help elevate the industry. Let every dive we take be a reminder of our responsibility to protect and conserve our oceans. Know that the city government of Davao is one with you in our shared aspirations to restore and maintain the coastal and marine ecosystem of Davao region and the Philippines as a whole. Daghang salamat, Sebastian Z. Duterte, City Mayor.
So mo to mga katambayan no, ang kuno panawagan lang yun no. That's dapat atuag yung atimanon, ato ang panalipdan, batok sa kadaot, ang atong kinaiyahan, especially the marine the marine environment no, kay usa po na sa nagahatag og pagkaon sa tuwa. Anyways mga katambayan, balik itaw man lang sa mga importante pahinumdom ning ato sibiyanan. Balik kita mga katambayan no, kanina usab kita sa tong tulumanong tambayan sa Radyo Pilipinas. Anyways, sa daing dagat na pod na hisgutanan mga katambayan. Actually, same lang ni sila. Kato lang siya, medyo tourism lang kani siya. It's more of a collaborative effort, no? Okay. Ang kining natawag nato nga task force ingan yaman dagat, no, gilusad na, no, sa Coast Guard District Southeastern Mindanao, no. Kuna sa ang tumong niini is mo gyapon to marine environment protection, no. Again sa mga kuano abi sa uban oil spill lang. It's not all about oil spill lang, no, but it is also about kining ginatawag nato nga ubang kuan, no, kanang coastal clean up, no. Mo ni siya karon ilahan ning gilusad, no, to collaborate with other government agencies, like sa kuno sa PNP, the law enforcement, kaning sa Philippine Army kung nasa sila daw sa dagat, ug uban pa, no, and the stakeholders, no, especially kanang mga kumpanya ug labaw sa tanan ang kuano ang kining komunidad, no. Sumala pa kaning gaganihan, no, ni Philippine Coast Guard National Operations Center for Oil Pollution Director Commodore Glenda Pereira nga kuan, no, dako ni siya nga kanang hagit, no, dako ni nga hagit alang sa tuang nakapuyo dira sa tuang kabaybayunan, no, to kuano to help the Philippine Coast Guard, no, nga makuan jud tawagan ni ma-enforce ang mga balaod, no, especially on the marine environment laws, no, na dapat ginato panalipdan. Anyways, mga igala, no, alang sa dugang detalye nga dapat ninyo masayran, no, atong paminawon, no, ang atong pakiginabi kang kuan, Philippine Coast Guard National Operations Center for Oil Pollution Director Commodore Glenda Pereira, mga katambayan. Tanaw na to.
Yung task force Ingat Yamang Dagat, kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, it was conceptualized to address the escalating crisis in marine pollution, no. Naisip namin na walang ibang pwedeng mag-contribute in the preservation of marine environment kundi tayong lahat. So we involve not only the Coast Guard but other stakeholders, especially the communities, the LGUs. So collective efforts ito, and so we are really encouraging everyone to support this task force and to support these activities. Marami itong initiatives, oil spill response awareness training and seminars. Meron kaming activities on waste management. We will involve the local communities in especially in waste management. Meron din tayong mga coastal patrols. That involves also the communities. We have marine environmental scouts, we will involve the children, mga school children, for them to be aware on how to preserve the marine environment.
Ma'am, saan sila papasok? For example, merong nangyaring oil spill. Saan sila tutuos? In what area sila pwedeng mag-response?
Makakatuloy sila in the actual response kung aware sila, kung alam na nila meron silang training on oil spill response, makakatulong sila sa Coast Guard. Parang antemano, pag merong oil spill, on their own, pwede na silang umaksyon. Kasi itong training na to, it also involve parang may simulation kami on how to conduct a response and cleanup activities.
Pag itatap pa sila ng Coast Guard?
Itatap pa, pero kumbaga sa meron na silang kakayanan to act on their own. Kumbaga sa hindi pa nakarating yung Coast Guard, ay merong oil spill, makaka-render na sila ng assistance and response. But of course, the Coast Guard will also be there.
Here in Davao, ano ang threat sa ating marine environment?
Sa Davao, I think lahat naman siguro tayo yung global waste, yung waste management, yung plastic garbage ng ocean natin, yung talaga yung number one na problema natin. We are number one in the world. I think 36.6%. Top one talaga tayo, number one tayo. And ang trust is to at least lessen it. Pag na-lessen natin at least siguro 1% or 2 or 3, at least medyo okay na tayo. And the rest will just follow. Pag alam na ng communities, alam na ng lahat, then we can, through collective efforts nga, contribution in the preservation of the marine environment, yung waste management, then we can actually contribute to lessen it.
Ma'am, by involving the community and the private sector, ano pong ini-expect natin na outcome when it comes to marine preservation?
Well, we expect a lot, no? We expect na magiging mas maganda yung kapaligiran natin, yung mas magiging maayos yung dagat natin, malilesen yung garbage natin. Yun ang ini-expect natin. And the community can actually act or help the Coast Guard in the preservation ng marine environment.
On the aspect of yung parang reporting, for example, may mga kunwari yung destruction ng marine life, it's because of yung tinatawag natin na illegal fishing. How could this task force help?
Yes, actually, oo.
It will help.
Yes, it will help.
By what means, ma'am?
Doon po sa meron tayo pong tinatawag na Coastal Patrol. Oo. Kasama na po yun doon. Kasi ang Coast Guard naman po ay law enforcement. And this is a part of the law enforcement function ng Coast Guard.
So, do you mean, ma'am, na hindi lang oil spill sila?
Hindi lang oil spill. Oo. But of course, ano na yun it encompasses everything na ito na rin na Task Force Ingat Yamang Dagat. Siyempre, as ang Coast Guard kasi ay law enforcers So, pag may nakita tayong nag-illegal fishing dyan, doon we will apprehend them.
So, they have wide range of training.
Yes.
Kumusta ang awareness ng community? Anong dapat pang gawin as to the information dissemination?
Actually, yung sa information dissemination, we are continuously doing that, ang Coast Guard, for the community to be aware. No? Yun naman talaga yung isa sa mga trust natin. Continuous yung activity na ito po, ma'am, until such time that everybody is aware and informed on this activity, on how to preserve the environment.
So mo to mga katambay no, ang pahayag ni Commodore Pereira no. So ako gyud siya og gyud sumala niya mo ginilang gusto gyud no to help no. Kaya nga mo lagi to sa kung gingon pakaganiha, abi nila more of kaning kwan lang kaning sa oil spill lang makikinabangay dili sa tanan siya nga balaod no, especially on the environment protection no diya sa katong kadagatan no. So dapat kita tanan magtinabangay no. Anyways, tungod sa pagtukod ani no atong gipangutana si kuan pud ganiya no. Si tawagan ni mga hingala si ang kuan no District Commander sa Coast Guard District Southeastern Mindanao nga si kuan no Commodore John Murphy kung unsa ang impact niini sa kuan impact sa kuan no din sa pag kuan nato no pag-preserve nato no or pagprotekta sa atong Davao Gulf no karon nga naanay Task Force Ingat Yaman Dagat. Paminaw na to.
Well, pagtanaw na ko dako siyang impact no, especially na makita nato karon daghang stakeholders na nag-attend, nag-support and willing to support yung ating objective na paano pangalagaan ng maritime environment sa Davao region. So, takong impact, especially with the help ng ating mga media partners. So, tanaw na ko, kinahanglan lang nato murag ipamata ang ato ang mga community na unsay kahalagahan na dapat na mo suporta sila na nila mga activities para naman sa ato ang mga future generations na moabot.
What strategies sir na atong ma-mobilize ang ato ang mga community and even the stakeholders, the private companies no to help this task force no mag-succeed?
Sa karon we will start yung mga information drive sa community nato. And sa ato na po mga stakeholders, we are conducting seminars para mapaibalog sila kung saan pag ato mga posible mga buhaton, sa ato mga kailangan ng mga activities. Then sa part na po ni Coast Guard, we will initiate medyo, although dati pa nag-conduct ng timig mga activities, pero karon medyo padaghanon pag ginamo ang mga activities with regard sa maritime environment or sa protection of the maritime environment. Para sa mga mangrove planting, mga coastal cleanups, and other activities. Same with the law enforcement. Amo pa yung strengthen ng amuang pagkanda ko.
Based sa seminar kagahapon, so kumusta ang response ng mga stakeholders na nagkatay?
Well, actually, ang based sa mga info sa ako ang mga staff, very man sila kanang very eager na matuto. Tapos daghan po nag-attend. So, actually, duha ka venue gahapon, natay venue diri sa PDX conference sa may depo nila. At the same time, napunta sa district po nato sa tuwang sa headquarters sa district, napunta yung mga participants via Zoom. Tots, ihimo na itong tuwa ka venue, kaya dili magkasya dito sa ito gadagan yung participants na willing mag-support.
Sir, there is Davao Waters. Ano ang rampant na mga usually problem in related sa marine environment, sir?
Well, ang pinaka-kundri sa Davao Gulf, ang atong pinaka-concern diri is, siyempre, ang atong mga basura, mga concern na ito na. At the same time, napunta yung mga illegal fishing activities na ginabantayan ko din na pwede makadaot sa ito ang mga coral reefs. So, mo po na itong ginabantayan din sa Davao.
Oil spills na medyo bihira lang, sir.
Bihira ang kasi sa karon we are strictly conducting yung ating mga inspection dito sa ating mga industrial plants na nakakapalibot sa Davao Gulf, and most of these mga companies compliant na po sila sa environmental protection regulations.
Sa solid waste,
Well, sadly, pagikan sa community po, naalangya po nyo tayo na monitor na daghan, dili pa sila aware kung sa importance na dili ta maglabay mga basura sa So that would be part ng ating effort para with information drives, seminars, and other activities para mapasabot nato sa atong community na dili kita na importante na dili kita maglabay basura or any mga toxic materials din sa atong dagat.
So mo to mga katambayan ang gibutyag ni Commodore Richard Marfe, mga Richard Marfe mga katambayan so importante gyud sa tinud lang connected siya. Importante gyud nga atong protektahan atong kadagatan kay isa na sa mga naghatag sa tupagod. And then napoy mga dalug dagat charing o kung gusto na to makakita pa tag mga nindot na mga talan-awon ilawom sa kadagatan should protect this Anyways, mga katambayan, watay igong oras ang ngalan sa atong partner ug sa tibok pwersa sa diyak sa Radyo Pilipinas Davao. Ako'y nakauban Armando Finigas sa tambayan sa Radyo Pilipinas. Tang salamat ug mayong adlaw kanatong tanan.